Hello, everyone! If you've been curious about oil pulling, but you're just not seeing the results you were hoping for, you might be making one of these super common mistakes.
And if that's you, you are in exactly the right place. It often comes down to just a few simple little errors that are actually really easy to fix.
So in this explainer, we're going to walk through the top 5 errors to avoid so you can finally unlock the full benefits of this amazing practice. Let's get right into it.
But before we get to the mistakes, let's do a super quick recap. What exactly is oil pulling, and what's the whole theory behind how it's supposed to work?
Well, it's a practice with deep roots in ancient Ayurvedic medicine from India. At its heart, it's the simple act of swishing an edible oil around in your mouth for a set period of time, all with the goal of improving your oral health.
The theory behind it is actually pretty cool. See, most of the bacteria in our mouth are these tiny single-celled organisms, and their outer cell wall is a fatty or lipid membrane. And since like attracts like, when these little fatty cells come into contact with oil, they naturally stick to it. So the act of swishing is thought to literally pull these unwanted microbes from your teeth and gums.
All right, with that foundation, let's dive into the 5 most common mistakes that can get in the way of you seeing the best results.
First up is a big one, and it happens before you even start swishing.
It all comes down to using the wrong type of oil. The quality and the specific oil you choose are absolutely critical.
The key here is to stick with high-quality food-grade oils. Coconut, sesame, and sunflower oil are the traditional go-tos. Coconut oil is especially popular because it's rich in lauric acid, which is a powerful antimicrobial. You definitely want to avoid any non-food-grade oils or trying to add undiluted essential oils because they can cause some serious irritation.
Now for the second common error, and this one trips a lot of people up.
This is all about timing, both how long you swish and what time of day you do it.
The ideal duration is about 15 to 20 minutes to give the oil enough time to work. Now, I know that can feel like an eternity when you're just starting, so it's perfectly fine to begin with just 2 or 3 minutes and gradually build up your endurance. This prevents that dreaded jaw fatigue. As for when to do it, the best time is first thing in the morning on an empty stomach to help clear out all the bacteria that have accumulated overnight.
Mistake number 3 is a crucial one to avoid. And that is swallowing the oil after you're finished. This is a major don't that can undo all your good work.
I mean, just think about it. That oil has spent the last 15 minutes acting like a magnet for bacteria and toxins. Swallowing it means you're just reintroducing all that gunk right back into your system, which completely defeats the purpose. So always spit it out. And here's a pro tip. Spit it into a trash can, not your sink. Over time, the oil can build up and clog your pipes.
Next up, let's tackle a very common misconception about oil pulling. And that's the belief that it can completely replace your regular oral hygiene routine. Here's the critical distinction. Oil pulling is a fantastic supplement to your routine, but it is not a substitute for good old-fashioned brushing and flossing. Brushing and flossing are essential for mechanically scraping away sticky plaque. Oil pulling works in a different way. To get the best results for your oral health, you need to use it in addition to your daily habits, not instead of them.
And finally, the 5th mistake, which is less about technique and more about mindset.
This is all about having unrealistic expectations of what oil pulling can truly accomplish on its own.
So let's separate the science from the hype and look at what dental professionals say about the real benefits and limitations.
Let's compare them directly. Studies suggest oil pulling may help reduce certain types of bacteria, improve gum health, and freshen your breath. But brushing and flossing are scientifically proven to physically remove plaque, prevent cavities, and are absolutely essential for managing any kind of advanced gum disease. They simply don't do the same job. As the Valley Oak Dental Group puts it, oil pulling has the potential to improve oral health when combined with other solid habits. That really says it all. It's about teamwork. So, to bring everything together, let's run through a quick checklist to make sure you're doing it right. First, choose your quality, food-grade oil.
Second, on an empty stomach, swish 1 tablespoon for your target time. Third, spit it into the trash. Fourth, rinse your mouth thoroughly with warm water. And fifth, the crucial final step, finish by brushing and flossing as you normally would. Now, let's zoom out for a second and think about the bigger picture of oral wellness.
Practices like oil pulling are fantastic tools, but true lasting oral health is holistic. It comes from a combination of these external habits and supporting your body's health from the inside out.
And on that note, for our viewers who are serious about their health and want to complement their oil-pulling routine with support from within, I recommend checking out Prodentim. It's an oral probiotic designed to help balance your mouth's microbiome. The team there is so confident you'll love it that they're offering a special discount and a 60-day money-back guarantee. You can find the link in the description below. Remember, true oral health is a combination of good habits and giving your body the right internal support.
So, that leaves us with a final thought. What's one new habit you can build to support your total wellness, starting from the inside out? Something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.